I found out my boyfriend wanted an open relationship, but I stayed quiet, followed the lies, and let the truth meet him at dinner. I had been with my boyfriend for almost 3 years, and until that night, I thought we were solid. We had a shared apartment, shared routines, shared grocery lists on the fridge. Then, one Thursday, while I was still holding my takeout cup, he calmly asked if we should start seeing other people. He called it honesty. He said we were young. He said love and restriction were not the same thing. But the second he said it, I felt something cold move through me. Not curiosity, not confusion, humiliation. I asked if there was someone specific. He said no, too fast. That should have been enough. But then, a few days later, one of our mutual friends casually asked if I was really okay with the open thing. My stomach dropped. He had already been talking about it in public before he ever asked me in private. So I stopped arguing, and I started watching. He took his phone everywhere. He smiled at messages he never explained. He suddenly loved going to the gym, staying late, coming home freshly showered and strangely cheerful. Then one night, he fell asleep on the couch with his phone in his hand. I unlocked it. There was another woman, not just flirting, plans, timing, messages about how I was emotional, but liked to seem reasonable. A line about how I gave him stability. And the one that really did it, I can't do anything until I talk to her. Until not if. I took screenshots. Every message. Every date. Every lie. Then I stayed quiet. I let him think I was processing. I let him think he was winning. While he built fake rules for our new arrangement, I changed the lease, moved the utilities, saved the receipts, and packed away every important thing I owned. Then he told me he had a late work meeting on Friday. He did not. He had a dinner reservation for 2. I waited just long enough, then walked into the restaurant carrying a folder. He was already there, smiling across the table at her like I did not exist. When he saw me, his whole face emptied. I set the folder down beside his plate and said, "You forgot to mention your meeting came with candles." Then I slid the screenshots in front of her. The messages, the lies, the part where he said I would come around if he framed it right. She read one page, looked at him like she had never met him before, and stood up. He whispered, "Please." I handed him the lease papers and said, "Be out by Sunday. Leave the keys on the counter." He told me I was humiliating him. I looked him dead in the eye and said, "No, I'm documenting you. Humiliation is just what the truth feels like when it arrives in public."